Hey everybody, Coach Brian back with you, and I hope you're ready to finish Recover Your Arch. So part 4 in our series. By the way, I'm a Z Health Movement Specialist, Certified Trainer. Our fourth part today, we're working on a really important muscle called the tibialis anterior. It's this guy right here on the front of the shin, and it connects the lateral side of right below the knee. Lateral side of the leg down to the medial side, down to a bone on the medial side of the foot here. So really important for foot and ankle stability, and really important for balancing out these big kind of powerhouse muscles in the back of the leg, the gastroc and the soleus. So the first exercise though we're going to get into as an assessment is just walking a little bit. So I just want you to use the space that you're in, if you're inside, outside, wherever it is, and get an idea how do my feet, my knees, my hips, my low back feel, and do a quick assessment. So walking assessment. The first exercise we're going to do is a rolling heel to toe. So we're basically, as you walk, going to really emphasize pushing, almost rolling through the heel of the lead foot, then going up onto the toe, pushing the big toe into the ground. So it's heel to toe, and really emphasizing that lift in the toe off, or the plantar flexion in the foot as you push off the ground. Okay, so that's heel to toe. Let's go about 20 yards with it. So if you have space to go 20 yards, you could do 3 sets of 20 yards, heel to toe, rising up onto those toes and ball of foot. From there, just walk again. So reassess with your walk and get a feel for, hey, is that same, better, or worse? If it feels better, good exercise to come back to and practice consistently. The next one you need either some ACE wrap or some floss bands. So these are like rubberized open loop floss bands. And what we're gonna do for the hand weight, I have a 5-pound weight. That's probably maybe even for some people a little bit heavy to start. We'd probably start with 2.5 pounds. You can use small weight plates if you have them. Same concept here. We're going to wrap it on the foot and then do some ankle circles and point and pull of the foot, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. So setting this up, say you are using a hand weight, the first couple loops or first couple wraps can be the most challenging, but once you have that secure, we're just going to wrap the weight to the foot. Okay, so as you progress this, the eventual goal would be to do this exercise with 10% of your body weight. So right now with 5 pounds, I'm not close to 10% of my body weight yet, but over time we want to just gradually build strength in some of these muscles, especially tibialis anterior. So I'm going to get my knee supported, and then I'm going to go through 10 ankle circles in each direction. And so the ankle circle, I'm taking those toes around, and imagine that I'm drawing a circle with the toes in space. And we'll go 10 reps, working on smooth, controlled movement as much as you can. And then we'll go 10 reps the other direction. And if you're using 5 pounds and this is new to you, it does actually start to feel like a lot of work after 10 and 10. And then of course you could go from a 2.5 pound start, maybe a can of soup, up to 5 pounds, and then up to 10 pounds. So those are the ankle circles, 10 one direction, switch direction, and 10 the other way. Then we're going to go into pointing and pulling the toes. So just a straight plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and 10 of these as well. And what you should notice is that muscle on the shin. This is actually great for preventing shin splints too, by the way, if that's something that you've dealt with. So a good prehab, call it, or preventative for shin splints. You should feel nice activity on that anterior part of the lower leg. Next, we'll go to the second leg, but I want you to quick reassess. This is an interesting one where we've only performed the exercise on one side, and then get a feel for what walking feels like. If you're a runner and you're warmed up, you want to try running a little bit. Just get a feel for that side-to-side difference after doing those ankle circles and your loaded plantar dorsiflexion. So same thing on the other side. Just going to set that up. And again, 10 circles one way, 10 circles the other way, and then 10 directly kind of down the middle, pointing and pulling. Flexion extension, or the technical term is plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. And these can be fun sometimes to set up on your own. So if you have a buddy, you have a partner to help set these up, you can do that as well. And again, 10 circles. Working on that nice motor control. If you did part 3 already and you worked on the tibial and the sural nerve glide, those could be great precursors actually right prior to doing this exercise. So some of what we did in this 4-part series can be stacked on top of, layered on top of one another to really improve the sum total of the entire 4 parts. So you could do all these exercises in one day, yes. You could split them up. You could do your nerve glides, and then your isometric calf raise, those holds on the plate or the step. You could do your nerve glides, and then this exercise set. So 10 and 10, and then point and pull. And at least a couple days a week should be working some of these exercises in to strengthen that lower leg, strengthen the muscles that support a good healthy arch. You can also palpate, kind of feel this muscle as you pull the toes up, really engage there. And go ahead and reassess one more time. And I hope that feels amazing. I hope your lower leg feels a little bit more active. I know mine definitely does. And just walk it out again, get a feel for what's going on, not just in the lower leg, but up into the hips, the pelvis, low back. For me, feels really good. So guys, I hope this series has been helpful to you. There's a link in the description if you want more. We have our online mentorship. It's under $10 a month. So it's like personal training at home, learning to move every joint in your body through full available ranges of motion at different speeds. So amazing for building movement competency, building resilience, and increasing strength, flexibility as well. So hope that you get a chance to check that out, and we'll talk to you soon.